Every business needs money at some stage, particularly in its first, 10 years, 20 years of existence. Businesses grow, things go right, things go wrong. It happens. If you think that you need money in your business, the first thing you need to do is examine your business and see if you can find the money within your business. And it might be the way you make your clients pay. You make them all pay earlier. You just don't accept late payments. You move from a 7-day to cash. You move from a 14 to 7-day. That could help you. You might find some creditors you can stretch out a little bit. On occasion, you might find that there are other ways of bringing cash into your business, selling assets you don't need, that sort of thing. But what are the other reasons you want to borrow money? Your business is growing. You need to buy some materials from a new supplier and they want to be paid up front. You've taken on some more staff and it's going to cost you some money to get them trained and put into the system, so you're going to run at a loss for a little while you make a growth. Knowing precisely why you need to borrow money is very healthy. As long as it's, I'm always making a loss, I'm always in trouble, I always keep making bad contracts, I always keep losing money. That's not a reason to go and borrow money. That's a reason to get out of business or get some help. But if you're going to borrow money, look at it and say, how long do I need this money for? Do I need it short term or long term? Now, the person who can fund your business the cheapest is you. If you have a house, you have a redraw, you go along to your partner and say, guess what, I'd like to take $70,000 out of the redraw and put it into your business. And your life partner should say, no, I'll take it out, I'll lend you the money, you give me a contract, I'll protect my home. Good lawyers will help you with that. We'll help you with that as well. So that's a way to finance your business, and then make sure that you repay yourself, because you need to be repaid because you lent your business the money. You are not your business. Another way is to look at your debtors ledger. When am I going to get paid? 30 days? How much money do I need? Could I leverage my debtors ledger to get paid? I really like invoice financing. That's different to debtor funding. Debtor factoring means you sell out your whole invoice, you lose somewhat control. Invoice funding means you cherry pick the invoices you want fund, you sell those to an invoice funder, you bring your money into the business. When your client pays, that debt is extinguished. It's really important to get why you need the money and where you'll get the money from, and make sure that you have a way of extinguishing the debt. One of the most important things I want to tell you about borrowing money is to be careful about taking an overdraft. Normally an overdraft is an expensive mortgage. You go to the bank, I want an overdraft, you own a house, you sign some documents, your mortgage is now 8%, not 2.5%, they call it a business loan. Great way to make a profit. If you'd had a redraw, you could have done it yourself. But anyway, you've got an overdraft. But what lots of businesses do is the minute they use that, they never pay it back. They're now paying 8% on money that they could have got a lot cheaper. And if it's at a hardcore debt, it means that it wasn't enough money, or their business has grown to need to absorb that money. Be very careful about what kind of loans you take out, particularly when you think it's short term. It's an absolute minefield to borrow money from your business. Be very careful about those feel-good, instant, I will give you cash loans that are out in the marketplace. The ones that really, if you read the details, it says, is your liver healthy? Are your kids healthy? We've got you. And you pay and you pay and you bleed and you bleed. Don't borrow money until you've got good advice. It's like this. I'm not going to weld, I'll get a welder. if you're going to borrow money, make sure you get good advice about how to borrow money, why to borrow money, when to borrow money, and how you'll exit out of the debt.
If you would like to work with Gavin and the team at Your Business Angels, contact us on 1300 982 559 or through our website www.yourbusinessangels.com.au.